Close your eyes and imagine. Imagine that you and your family have finally decided to take another step and adopt a puppy. You go to an adoption center or a shelter and you see all these adorably small little balls of fluff whose sad eyes are pleading that you accept them into your family. Each dog you look at, you imagine a happy, fun-filled life with, one full of adventure, companionship, and unconditional love. You might see a guardian, a worker, a friend, or possibly all three in your potential dog. You know that getting a dog will be one of the best decisions of your life, after potty training, of course, and you expect nothing less than a healthy, enjoyable life with your dog. However, the only way to ensure that your pet can meet these expectations is for you to choose the right breed for your lifestyle. Now open your eyes. To avoid making the same mistake of countless misinformed people, I'm going to explain how to select the correct breed, the consequences of owning the wrong dog, and give some advice for owners who already own the wrong breed. I cannot stress this enough, cute is not criteria when buying a dog. Never should anyone choose a pet based on cuteness or breed popularity. According to Victoria Hewer, Pet360 writer and editor, too often these pets are unceremoniously dropped at an animal shelter when they show themselves to be too high energy, too needy, too intolerant. The list is endless. For this reason, never buy a dog simply because it's adorable. Instead, consider the time and money available for your dog. In a chart calculated by Doctors Foster and Smith on their website, PetEducation.com, the yearly cost of owning a dog ranges from just under $1,000 to over $2,000. Many people do not realize how expensive it is to own a pet, especially with unexpected trips to the vet, and it's an important factor to consider. Perhaps even more important is making sure that you have enough time for your dog. Your dog needs socialization, exercise, and fun, and it's your responsibility to provide these things. The climate and space available where you live is important as well. Obviously, it would not make sense to get a thick-coated St. Bernard if you live in the deserts of Arizona, or to buy a Great Dane for a one-bedroom apartment. The temperament and activeness of your dog are other factors to consider. Some breeds have a temperament not suited for young children or require more activity than a 9-to-5 job allows. Oftentimes, this is when problem behaviors begin. Your dog becomes bored and entertains himself by destroying the trash can or chewing on your Louis Vuitton heels. The reason that you're buying a dog is something to consider as well. If you're looking for a guard dog, you might consider a German Shepherd or a Mastiff, whereas a person looking for a companion might prefer a smaller, more docile breed. To help you, there are many online quizzes provided by the American Kennel Club, Animal Planet, or the ASPCA that will follow a set of criteria to help you choose the best breed for your lifestyle. It is crucial that a person take the time to find the right dog, because the wrong breed can cause a lot of headache and heartache. All dogs were bred for a specific purpose, and it's common for their natural behavior to be misunderstood as behavioral problems. Sarah Fulcher, dog trainer and behavioral consultant, points out that it's simply unfair to get a Mastiff and be shocked when he barks at strangers approaching your home. These dogs have been bred to be guard dogs for thousands of years. She also mentions that Siberian Huskies and northern breeds may not be reliable off-leash and may kill small animals. Border Collies might hurt your children, and Dachshunds are known to bark a lot. Some of these behaviors can be maintained with training, but you cannot alter what's in your dog's genes. This is why it is so important to do a bit of research. I speak from personal experience. I recall about 11 years ago when walking through a Walmart parking lot that I spotted a woman selling puppies out of a laundry basket. There was only one left, and I begged my mother to take it home. Just one look at this Border Collie Australian Shepherd cross, and she was sold. I was thrilled that this adorable puppy got to come live with us, and for about 6 years we had no trouble with this incredibly smart, beautiful dog. Then, as I got older and more involved in other activities, we could not dedicate enough time to the hyperactive dog. He loves to escape the yard, chew holes in the fence, and destroy dog beds or tear up the walls. However, none of this is his fault. If only we had learned about his breed before we bought him, none of this would have been a problem. He deserves a ranch with lots of open space and animals to herd with an owner who can give him the attention he needs. We have tried to give him to someone who can provide that, but his health problems are too significant. Perhaps some of you out there know what I'm speaking of. If you do have a dog that is unsuitable for your lifestyle, you have to do what's best for your dog. That does not necessarily mean giving your beloved companion up for adoption. First, explore solutions like training, toys, or setting aside more time for your dog. According to Cesar's Way, the website of the famous dog behaviorist Cesar Millan, if you find yourself with less time on your hands, consider putting your dog into daycare or hiring a dog walker that can give it some exercise and attention during the day. Granted, these take time and money, two things that most of us do not have in excess. Try to breathe and remember that if you decide you cannot properly care for your dog, that you could find a family member or a friend who can take the dog, or give it up for adoption, or maybe surrender it to a no-kill shelter. In closing, I urge you to find the dog that is compatible with your lifestyle in order to avoid the problems that can occur with the wrong breed. If you have the wrong breed, please keep in mind how to improve your dog's quality of life. For those considering adding a furry friend to the family, I challenge you to simply take the time to find the right breed for you. It's the only way that your family and your dog will ever live a healthy, enjoyable life in the years that come.